The H1B Guy here, and today, the H1B Guy Forecasts, April 2024 Visa Bulletin Employment-Based Predictions. It's the first of the month, and that means it's time for my monthly Visa Bulletin predictions. But before we get started, I'd like to ask you, if you haven't already, to please subscribe to the H1B Guy channel here on YouTube and like this video so that I can continue to produce more content like this for you. I also wanted to mention that H1B Guy offers a variety of consulting services. I help businesses and individuals solve complex work authorization issues in the recruitment process while bringing awareness to employment-based immigration benefits. If I can help you, please reach out. I'd love to hear how. And you can book an appointment directly with me via the h1bguy.com. Today's post is brought to you by Syndesis, the ideal plan B for high-skilled immigrants currently located in the U.S. whose status may be uncertain. By PERM-Ads.com, the industry leader in providing a seamless experience for employers and immigration attorneys navigating the complex PERM recruitment ad phase of the labor certification process. And by Mob Squad. Are you a technology professional facing U.S. work visa-related challenges? Don't leave your fate up to chance. Our partner Mob Squad has a solution. Join the squad. Well, I'd like to thank everyone who checked out the H1B Guy Forecasts March 2024 Visa Bulletin Employment-Based Predictions that posted on February 1st, and the H1B Guy Grades March 2024 Visa Bulletin Predictions versus the actual bulletin release that posted on February 14th, where I reviewed my March forecast. For those of you new to this channel, each month I cover employment-based immigration benefits, including my monthly Visa Bulletin predictions. Last month I graded out at 48%, 13 out of 27. I'll continue to use the Visa Bulletin from 6 months prior, as well as last month's bulletin, to identify if there are any noticeable trends, starting with the March 2024 Visa Bulletin's number of days of forward movement month over month, and the number of days of forward movement over the last 6 months from the October 2023 Visa Bulletin. So let's jump into the results from the March 2024 Visa Bulletin, starting with final election dates for India and EB1. October 1st, 2020, 30 days of forward movement month over month, 1,369 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. EB2, March 1st, 2012, no forward movement month over month, 60 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. EB3, July 1st, 2012, no forward movement month over month, 61 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. For final election dates for China in EB1, July 15th, 2022, 14 days of forward movement month over month, 150 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. EB2, January 1st, 2020, no forward movement month over month, 92 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. EB3, September 1st, 2020, no forward movement month over month, 244 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. Final election dates for Philippines in EB2, November 15th, 2022, 7 days of forward movement month over month, 130 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. EB3 other workers, May 1st, 2020, no forward movement month over month, no forward movement in the last 6 months. Final election dates for all chargeability in EB2, November 15th, 2022, 7 days of forward movement month over month, 130 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. EB3, September 8th, 2022, 7 days of forward movement month over month, 281 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. EB3 other workers, September 8th, 2020, 7 days of forward movement month over month, 38 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. And EB4, December 1st, 2019, 200 days of forward movement month over month, and 334 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. Final election dates for Mexico in EB4, December 1st, 2019, 200 days of forward movement month over month, and 334 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. Moving on to dates of filing for India and EB1, January 1st, 2021, no forward movement month over month, 550 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. EB2, May 15th, 2012, no forward movement month over month, no forward movement in the last 6 months. EB3, August 1st, 2012, no forward movement month over month, no forward movement in the last 6 months. For dates filing for China in EB1, January 1st, 2023, no forward movement month over month, 153 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. For EB2, June 1st, 2020, no forward movement month over month, 152 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. For EB3, July 1st, 2021, no forward movement month over month, 303 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. For dates filing for Philippines in EB2, February 15th, 2023, no forward movement month over month, 45 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. For EB3 other workers, May 15th, 2020, no forward movement month over month, no forward movement in the last 6 months. For dates filing for all chargeability EB2, February 15th, 2023, no forward movement month over month, 45 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. For EB3, February 1st, 2023, no forward movement month over month, no forward movement in the last 6 months. For EB3 other workers, December 15th, 2020, no forward movement month over month, no forward movement in the last 6 months. For EB4, January 1st, 2020, 122 days of forward movement month over month, 306 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. And for days filing for Mexico in EB4, January 1st, 2020, 122 days of forward movement month over month, 306 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. So, with all of that being said, let's forecast the April 2024 Visa Bulletin for employment based preferences. Disclaimer, these dates are completely made up guesses based on my own personal hunches and historical data. For the April 2024 Visa Bulletin, the H1B Guy Forecast, final action dates for India in EB1, October 1st, 2020, EB2, March 1st, 2012, EB3, July 1st, 2012. For final action dates for China in EB1, August 1st, 2022, EB2, February 1st, 2020, EB3, November 1st, 2020. For final action dates for Philippines in EB2, December 1st, 2022, EB3 other workers, May 1st, 2020. For final action dates for all chargeability in EB2, December 1st, 2022, EB3, October 1st, 2022, EB3 other workers, September 15th, 2020, EB4, December 1st, 2019, and Mexico and final action dates for EB4, December 1st, 2019. Moving on to dates of filing for April 2024 Visa Bulletin, I forecast in India EB1, January 15th, 2021, EB2, July 15th, 2012, EB3, October 1st, 2012. For dates filing for China in EB1, February 1st, 2023, EB2, June 15th, 2020, EB3, August 1st, 2021. For dates filing for Philippines in EB2, March 15th, 2023, EB3 other workers, May 15th, 2020. For dates filing for all chargeability EB2, March 15th, 2023, EB3, February 15th, 2023, EB3 other workers, December 15th, 2020, EB4, January 1st, 2020. For dates filing for Mexico in EB4, January 1st, 2020. So to recap, I'm forecasting minimal forward movement of 1 week up to a month across most final action dates categories, with very little movement of approximately 1 to 2 weeks across most dates of filing. Now it's time to forecast the release date of the April 2024 Visa Bulletin. I'm predicting Thursday, March 14th, 2024 as the release date of the April 2024 Visa Bulletin, with Tuesday, March 12th, 2024, and Wednesday, March 13th, 2024 as my second and third options. So recapping those release dates again, Thursday, March 14th, 2024, Tuesday, March 12th, 2024, and Wednesday, March 13th, 2024. Once the April 2024 Visa Bulletin is released, I'll put together the H1B Guy grades to see how I did with this month's predictions. For the full post on the H1B Guy Forecasts, April 2024 Visa Bulletin employment-based predictions, please check out the h1bguy.com. And a reminder that today's post was brought to you by Syndesis, the ideal plan B for high skilled immigrants currently located in the U.S. whose status may be uncertain. If you're facing an H-1B denial or OPT expiration, don't get caught off guard. Make sure you have a plan B, and Syndesis is your answer. They'll gladly help you navigate the process. And if you'd like to find out if you qualify, please be sure to use the link in the video description below, and someone from Syndesis will be in touch. By PERM-Ads.com, the industry leader in providing a seamless experience for employers and immigration attorneys navigating the complex PERM recruitment ad phase of the labor certification process. If you're looking to reduce your costs and overhead associated with PERM labor certification recruitment advertising, let PERM-Ads.com help you. And by Mod Squad. Are you a technology professional facing U.S. work visa related challenges? Don't leave your fate up to chance. Our partner Mob Squad has a solution. Mob Squad helps technology professionals facing U.S. work visa related uncertainty remain working with their current U.S. employer nearshore from Canada, as well as technology professionals from around the world who are seeking to find a rewarding opportunity in North America. Through their partnership with the Canadian government, they can obtain a Canadian work permit for you and your spouse in as little as 4 to 6 weeks. So, whether you're looking to stay working with your current U.S. employer or you want to find a new opportunity in Canada, please find out how the team at Mob Squad can help you via the link in the video description below. Join the squad. Just wanted to ask you again to please like this video, subscribe to the H1B Guy channel here on YouTube, and click the bell for notifications so that you're notified anytime we post new content here to this channel. If you've made it this far, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I really appreciate your support. The H1B Guy, your global source for all things H1B.